What's going on, guys? This is Tony Hannity's with LazyTechGuys.com. We're going to take a little tour around the Motorola Droid RAZR Maxx with the new and improved ice cream sandwich Android 4.0. Now, this came to me about 12 hours ago over the air from Verizon Wireless, and so this is the actual build. It's not a leak, it's not a ROM or mod, so this is the real deal. So let's go ahead and start with the obvious lock screen. Now, the toggle switch for vibrate mode and sound on is now in the upper right hand corner. Sounds up there, and then you can also add this little ticketer that tells the person who the owner of the phone is. In regards to actually unlocking the phone, you have now 4 options: camera, phone, text, and then unlock right here. And you just drag it to whichever one you want to unlock to. Now, the home screens are pretty standard. You swipe through. It's not a carousel. And if you want to add something to the home screen, you can no longer hold down and press. By doing that on the home screen, you only access the wallpaper options. So you do have to go into the app drawer to do so. But then once you've done that, you just hold down and press, bring it to wherever you want to take it. Now, that also goes for these 4 options down here at the bottom. You just hold down and press, and you can move it up, move it down, remove it altogether. So now I only have 3 options. So I can go back and find text and bring it back down. Now, considering that holding pressing here before used to also bring up widget options, you now have to go back into the app drawer, find widgets up here at the top, just toggle over, and it gives you a little quick preview of what the widget will look like. Not always, though. So, like, for example, Evernote's small. It's not going to look like a small elephant. It's actually going to, look like something that is more dynamic. Facebook, obviously, you're going to see streams of people's updates and things of that nature. But what it does do, it does kind of tell you how big they are. So, for example, Google search is 4 by 1, so 4 columns in 1 row. Google Voice is 2 by 2, so 2 columns by 2 rows. The other thing about the app drawer before, you had the ability to hide apps, like I don't need guided tour, I don't need help center or anything like that. And before, by holding down on it, it gave me that option to hide it or even uninstall it. Now it doesn't give you that option. What you'd have to do is create a whole new group specifically with the apps that you want to be able to view. So it's a little bit more time consuming to be able to do that, but if you want only to see your apps, that's the way you're going to have to do it. Now, on the home screen, to create folders, you no longer have to press. You just drag and drop another app on top of another app. Just like that, like so. You can press on the folder, and this is currently unnamed, so we can name it Stuff. And that's it. Stuff will always be there. And then if you want, you can remove the folder altogether. Now, the notification bar here, that's pretty standard of what you see at the top. It now has this kind of blue color. But when you swipe down, this is another way to get to your settings option. And then you see your standard notifications. Now, this is my email. I'm not going to check it right now because I don't want you guys seeing what I have in my email inbox. But if instead of just clicking on this X, I can actually swipe. So that's very, very handy. The other swiping option you can do here is when you click and hold on the home screen, these are all the other apps that are open right now. So I can either open it, check out Fandango, look at movie tickets, or If I don't want it running in the background anymore, swipe, 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 and swipe. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and head over into the settings menu. There's a few things I want to show you in there. Security. Screen lock. You do have facial unlock options. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the live checking as you do on the new Jelly Bean, but you will probably get that maybe later on next year. We'll see. It took 6 months to get Ice Cream Sandwich on this phone, so might be another 6 months for Jelly Bean. But that's a new addition specific to Ice Cream Sandwich and above. And then also you have data usage. This is really, really handy for those of you on a limited data plan. So you can set up your data usage cycle from June 29th to July 29th, whatever cycle, whatever your billing cycle is. You can set a limit. And so when your mobile data limit is reached, it will let you know. And if you're wondering what apps are using that much data or a lot of data, these are all of the apps, at least that I use, to have any kind of data being taken. So yeah. And then finally, just to prove that this is Android 4.0.4 or Android 404 Ice Cream Sandwich, there it is. Okay. One of the other cool features that I was really hoping to get a chance to play around with was screenshots. I didn't think that screenshots were available for Gingerbread, and they weren't, but they now come standard in Ice Cream Sandwich. So it's very simple. You hold the volume down key and the power key for at least 3 seconds, and this is what you get. And then it says saving screenshot. Let's go take a look at it. That's a screenshot. And then here, it's the same thing that you have with any other picture. You can share, you could Instagram it for whatever reason, or in this case, we'll go ahead and delete it. So again, alright, so another cool feature of Ice Cream Sandwich plays into the, Google Music Play. So let's go ahead and open that up. Now this is being streamed from the Google Cloud. One of Linkin Park's new albums. I recommend it if you like that kind of music. Alright. Now before, you didn't have any kind of lock screen widget for the Google Music on Gingerbread. But with headphones plugged in, you do. This has been something I've been waiting for. I gotta tell you, just needing it more and more these days. I'm glad to finally see that it's become available. It looks like to me, with my experience, it's only available for Ice Cream Sandwich and above, but tell me if I'm wrong, if you've been able to make it happen on Gingerbread, but it's news to me. And let's go ahead and take a look at the camera. Turn that off. So still a little slow compared to some of the other zero shutter lag cameras, but you still have zoom in, zoom out ability, and some other audio scene capabilities, and some more setting features. I believe that's it. If you have any questions or comments regarding what you've seen here, or if you're not quite sure about something, please let me know if there's anything that we can answer. Comments at lazytechguys.com, or you can actually give us a comment in the comment section below. We definitely check those out as much as we can. Thank you very much for your time, and hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later.